Boy, the wisdom of youth is almost unbounded. You know, the younger you are, you know everything, and the more you learn, the less you know as you get older. That is, you realise that the firm facts you based all your assumptions on are actually a bit rubbery in reality. We in research tend to base a lot of our work on prior work, but prior work sometimes when you go into a new system, say a new farming system, such as a stubble retention system, the nitrogen dynamics change because you've got an extra lot of stubble to be metabolised and broken down with the nitrogen. So the assumptions that were current in stubble management were different to the assumptions that were in fallow cropping, for example. So we have to relearn those things as we go on. And I think the thing we, as scientists, we should always do is have an open mind, have an opinion based on fact, not an opinion based on opinions. So be willing to say, oh, I was wrong, and we need to think again about that issue. On the other side of things to focus on are the things you should not worry about. Well, the thing you shouldn't worry about are things you can't do anything about in farming. Simple as that. The farm manager here at Longerong used to say that to me. Worry about something you can do something about. So don't worry about the weather unless you can do something about it. Worry about your management structures around what the weather's presenting to you. So in science, it's a bit like that too. Worry about and address the issues you can address, and don't try and be addressing everything at once. Focus down on a particular issue, and this is what happens when you do a PhD or a research project. You focus down on one part of the issue, but remember that that's part of a bigger package of issues. And your solution to one single issue, such as the work we did looking at canary seed and fenugreek and safflower, was very interesting, and it focused down on managing a crop. But in some ways it missed out on putting those crops into farming systems context. We did some of that, but the research focusing on the management of that crop has to be identified in terms of the farming system as well as the crop itself.